I'm losing my mind and I don't really understand my own behavior anymore. I was married to my husband for 12 years. We have 2 kids and a house that was finally paid off last year. A few months ago, I started talking to this guy from work. At first, it was platonic, and we were just complaining about life, that kind of thing. But it slowly became more. I started looking forward to talking to him. I'd make excuses to go out of my way to see him while at work. Instead of being honest with myself about what was happening and putting a stop to it, I kept going. I lied to my husband. I lied to my eldest. I hid messages. Eventually, it crossed the line and I slept with him. My husband caught me the night it happened. I had told him I was working late, but he had put a tracker on my car and saw I went to someone's house. When I got home, he confronted me. I didn't admit it straight away. I lied again. But the next day while at work, I texted him and told him the truth. I was too scared to do it face to face. My husband loses his temper sometimes for the most mundane things. That was basically the end of our marriage. He told me to move out. Because of the holidays and the kids, I stayed in the house for a while. We only recently told the kids that we're separating. I'm moving back in with my parents next week. I'm losing the house, my financial stability, the life we had. It's all very real now. The thing I don't understand is my own anger. I feel angry at him all the time. Every conversation turns into an argument. I get defensive instantly. Even when he's calm, I feel like I want to snap at him. Part of me knows how unfair that is because he's the one I betrayed. He actually handled it better than I expected. He kept his anger controlled and just told me to leave. Then he started focusing on the kids and sorting out life completely, like I was never a part of his life. And somehow that makes me feel even worse. I think deep down I know I've blown up everything. I'm about to move back to my parents' house in my 40s with nothing but clothes on my back. He will continue to struggle financially. And I've hurt someone who loved me for well over a decade and put up with all my shenanigans. The shame is huge, and sometimes it feels easier to turn that into anger than to sit with what I've done. I'm also still seeing the guy from work. My husband knows it and I keep denying it, even though he's probably not stupid. I don't even fully understand why I keep lying, because it doesn't even matter anymore. But I need him in my life. He's the only silver lining in this dark cloud. That's my life at the moment. The kids know we're separating now, and that part is killing me the most. I guess I'm posting because I want to know if this reaction is normal for someone who's the one who cheated. Why do I feel so hostile toward the person I hurt the most? Is this just guilt and shame coming out sideways? Update: it's been about 2 months since my original post. For anyone who didn't see it, I cheated on my husband with a coworker and confessed after he confronted me. We'd been married 12 years. After he found out, he asked me to move out. I'm currently living with my parents while we try to figure out the future. The emotional chaos I described in my first post has shifted a lot. The anger I had toward my husband has mostly faded. Looking back now, I can see it for what it was: shame, defensiveness, and a lot of self-hatred that I didn't know how to process. It was easier to be angry at him than to turn it inwards towards me. The affair is over. It lasted close to a year with a younger coworker. How original, I know. Looking back now, it honestly feels surreal. During it, I convinced myself it meant something profound about my life and my happiness. Now I see how much of it was fantasy and escapism. The hardest part now is that the shock has worn off and reality is setting in. I see my husband interacting with the kids and it hurts in a completely different way. He's calm, focused on them, getting his life in order. The life I blew up is right there in front of me every time I see him. I'm finally starting to feel like a somewhat normal person again after weeks of feeling like I was spiraling. And because my head is clearing, I'm starting to think about what I actually want moving forward. And this is where I'm struggling. I want reconciliation. I want to find the will and the strength to fight for our marriage. I truly do love my husband. Before the affair, he was the man of my dreams. The man I always wanted, the person I built my entire adult life with. But there's one thought that keeps creeping into my head, and it's making it extremely hard to move forward. There are loads and loads of men in the world. Statistically speaking, there are probably other people out there who could give me a life that feels just as good or even better than what I had with my husband. And the fact that my brain even goes there makes me feel like a terrible person all over again. Part of me thinks, if I truly loved him the way I believed I did, Why would that thought even exist? Another part of me thinks maybe that's just the reality of being human, that there are many potential partners in the world, but commitment means choosing one and building something together. Right now, I feel stuck between guilt for what I've done, love for my husband, and fear that I might not be capable of being the wife he deserved in the first place. I haven't said any of this to him yet because I know how cruel it would sound, especially after everything I've already put him through. I guess I'm posting again because I'm trying to understand my own mind. For anyone who has been the wayward partner and seriously considered reconciliation, did you struggle with thoughts like this? And how did you figure out whether you truly wanted to fight for your marriage or if you were just afraid of losing the life you had? Comments. Honestly, the anger you felt toward your husband is pretty common in situations like this. Shame is extremely uncomfortable, and anger is one of the easiest ways for the brain to avoid facing it. When he stayed calm and just started moving forward with his life, it probably forced you to face the consequences more directly. That can make people lash out, even when they know they're in the wrong. As for the thought about other potential partners, that's just reality. There are billions of people in the world. Commitment isn't believing there's only one person you could ever be happy with. It's choosing someone and protecting that choice. The real question now is whether your husband even wants reconciliation, because that decision might not be yours anymore.